What's good, YouTube? Trizzy Gang in the hood. Man, Trizzy Gang, what's good, family? Now listen, y'all know my last Michael Jackson video, I talked about how I wouldn't do videos off of the Detail channel. Now, a lot of y'all were in the comments telling me, no, I should do videos off the Detail channel because at the end of the day, I was about to say human. Michael Jackson was a human. He had faults. He had things that he could have probably done better. But at the end of the day, it all makes his story what his story is. And a lot of y'all were saying that some people were telling me not to look at the Detail channel because, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, it comes across as points in his videos or their videos, I don't know whose channel it is, that it seems like they're hating. But in reality, they're probably just saying the uncomfortable, what people don't want to hear, what MJ fans don't want to hear. But if you're a real MJ fan, you're going to realize that at the end of the day, he wasn't just this picture perfect person. You know what I'm saying? Some of the choices he made weren't picture perfect. You feel me? So that's something that genuinely opened my eyes, and shout out to y'all that did tell me to check out this channel, because I'm gonna be real, I don't think this channel would even have as much notoriety as it has if it was just straight bashing MJ. And I've seen, like, I've scattered the channel to see what videos I want to do and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, we gonna watch videos off the channel. Now we're gonna watch any video we see of MJ. You feel me? So we got Michael Jackson and Prince hated each other, but here's why. Now, we kind of got a little bit into this when we watched, I think his name was Matty B Raps, his video on like the many beefs of Michael Jackson, but he didn't really tap too much into it. Now, this whole video is dedicated to it. So I do want to know what was really going on with that situation, because I ain't gonna lie, the fact that we never got a collab song from them is kind of wild, bro. It's actually wild, but you have to also understand, man, healthy competition. Like, it would have been great for them to work with each other, but at the same time, man, I mean, they're going against each other. You feel me? One of them's trying to be better than the other. It just is what it is, man. But rest in peace, both of them, Prince and Michael Jackson. But we gonna check it out, man. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications to be notified whenever I post a new video, man. Shout out to Michael Jackson. Shout out to the whole Michael Jackson fan base. Let's get to it.
You can't have a conversation about music in the 80s without bringing up both Michael Jackson and Prince.
Facts.
In terms of pop, the two practically define the era and irrevocably alter the course of modern music. But with such dominant forces comes a bit of friction. There was definitely a bit of a there can only be one dynamic between the two.
Yeah.
The two icons paralleled each other throughout their respective careers. Prince debuted with For You in 1978.
My mom loves Prince, bro. She loves
Jackson
both of them,
debuted as a solo act the following year with Off the Wall. Prince released 1999, in which Jackson countered with Thriller, therefore provoking Purple Rain, and so on and so on.
Purple Rain, though. Purple Rain.
This back and forth, however, was not limited to the charts. As you will soon find out, it got petty, and at one point, downright deadly. Here's the full details on Michael Jackson and Prince's legendary rivalry.
Okay.
In most articles comparing the artists, they were depicted as polar opposites. Jackson was the innocent man-child to Prince's rebel. Jackson was the mainstream commercial juggernaut, while Prince was the alternative avant-garde challenger. Jackson was magic and wonder. Prince was sex and transgression.
No, for real.
As the New York Times noted in 1984, if Mr. Jackson's message is all you need is love, Prince's amounts to all you need is sex.
But for I knew the details about to say that. I just knew it, bro. No, for real though. That is how Prince was, bro. My mom said, don't sleep on Prince, bro. I know he may portray himself as one. But that's the one thing she told me as a kid. Like, just because I'm like, what am I looking at right now? You know what I'm saying? She would always be like, don't get it confused. Don't get it fucked up, bro. Don't. That man Prince will steal anybody's girl, bro. He will. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he portraying himself as, he gonna take your girl.
All you need is love. Prince's amounts to all you need is sex. But for two artists who are so individual and iconic irrespective of each other, it is uncanny how
he was pretty much the I don't give a fuck one.
Both were born the same year, just months apart. Both artists came out of tough Midwest cities with strict disciplinarians as fathers.
Where Prince from?
Both believed in musical fusion and surrounded themselves with racially diverse collaborators. Both played liberally with notions of race, gender, and sexuality, idolizing the likes of Sly Stone, Stevie Wonder, and James Brown. It is fitting then that their first known interaction was during a James Brown New Year's Eve concert in 1983.
I think we heard about this.
At this time, Jackson's career was shattering records and had reached groundbreaking new heights after the release of Thriller. While Prince's breakthrough album 1999 was receiving widespread acclaim from critics, and the two were often compared and pitted against each other in the press.
Dang, he's fucking that shit up.
Michael Jackson was invited on stage where he sang and dazzled the audience with his dance moves. After Jackson's crowd-thrilling performance, he then leaned into Brown's ear and dared him to invite Prince up to try follow-up. Prince accepted the chance to impress his idol, but was not ready to perform at his best. He came on stage, attempted to play a malfunctioning guitar, and then was going to swing over the crowd on a lamppost. But he didn't realize it was only a prop, and the lamppost with Prince on it crashed into the crowd.
Oh, man.
MJ mocked him tirelessly, and according to Quincy Jones after the show, Prince was so devastated that he got humiliated in front of James Brown that he tried to run over Michael backstage.
No way, bro. There's no way, bro. Because it's some real beef. No way. I mean, damn, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all think that was a little petty on MJ to even, you know what I'm saying, offer Prince? Hey, come up here. You know how MJ gonna talk. Hey, tell Prince to come up here. Show us what he got. Let's see what he can do. No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting tight too. I'm getting mad too.
Humiliated in front of James Brown that he tried to run over Michael backstage.
Yo.
To add insult to injury, mere months later, Prince and Jackson competed for the same accolades at the Grammys, where Prince left empty-handed and sat back to watch Jackson collect a record haul of 8.
And I ain't gonna lie, in that new MJ movie, there better be a Prince character. There just better be, because he's part of MJ's story. And I ain't gonna lie, I know they was talking about making a 2-part series to that, bro. We don't need no 2 parts. I'm gonna be real. Just make the movie long. Just be on some Marvel type time and make the movie about like 3 hours. We'll be straight. All MJ fans gonna watch that whole thing.
Grammys. Stoking his desire to reach equal heights, to be similarly recognized for his work. Later that year, Jackson observed the musical and cinematic phenomenon of Purple Rain, which quickly became Prince's most critically and commercially successful release,
Facts.
spending 24 consecutive weeks atop the Billboard music charts. In 1985, Prince's Purple Rain beats Michael Jackson's Thriller at the American Music Awards for Favorite Pop Rock Album.
Tough.
Later that night, a horde of A-list musicians recorded the famous We Are the World charity single, which Jackson oversaw with Lionel Richie and Quincy Jones. Prince and Jackson are supposed to have a verse that they sing to each other. The two had met for lunch as organized by Jones, but Prince is a no-show.
Wow.
Later that night, Prince is spotted at a Hollywood club against his manager's advisement. In the book Let's Go Crazy,
this man was really a rebel though, for real. He said, fuck the We Are the World single. Fuck that shit. Nigga, I won't be there. See me at a club. Damn, Prince. Shit, it's like that, bro.
At a Hollywood club against his manager's advisement. In the book Let's Go Crazy, Prince and the Making of Purple Rain, the singer's backing guitarist Wendy Malvoin says, I wasn't allowed to say the real reason, because he thinks he's a badass and he wanted to look cool, and he felt like the song for We Are the World was horrible.
Wow. That shit was
the
beautiful. I'm
following
sorry,
year,
bro.
Quincy Jones attempted to get the two stars to make amends through a musical collaboration. Jackson had written a song named Bad, and the producer sees it as a potential duet with Prince. What an epic showdown.
But then they say Prince had something about what he said, yo, bud is mine. He said, no, fuck, no, I ain't doing it. Yo, that shit is still hilarious.
That would have been. Picture it now. The vocals, the instrumentality,
Yeah,
the
that would've
faux
been crazy.
masculinity from knife fight dance choreography. Prince was supposedly on board until realizing it would require him to sing the lyric, Your Butt Is Mine, to Jackson. Don't worry, this record will be a big hit, even if I'm not on it, Prince said at the time.
He was right.
It is later revealed that Prince gifted him with a box of voodoo artifacts, and Jackson was convinced that Prince was trying to cast the spell on him. Jackson allegedly stated around this time that he doesn't like to be compared to Prince, calling him rude and nasty.
Damn.
It's not fair he feels like I'm his opponent. I hope he changes because, boy, he's gonna get hurt.
Ooh.
He's the type that might commit suicide or something.
Whoa.
As their 80s glory faded and the 90s rolled on, both artists dealt with the aftermath of multiple personal blows. Jackson's child molestation accusations and Prince's heated dispute with his record label. There were multiple times when Jackson reached out to Prince about a potential collaboration. I think it would be just great, Jackson reportedly told Prince over the phone, although a joint effort never materialized.
Prince was
In
not
late
going,
2006,
bro.
Will.i.am
That's crazy.
arranges for Jackson to attend a show during Prince's Las Vegas residency. Prince knows where Jackson will be seated, and in a strangely sexually charged moment of dominance akin to that found in nature, Prince emerged into the crowd, swung his hips, and slapped the bass hard in Michael's face. This was
Wow.
something that probably could have been written off as showmanship if it weren't for the fact it was so damn deliberate and so damn public. as though it was some
There's
kind
no footage
of
from
payback
it?
for the humiliation he was subjected to in front of his idol James Brown 20-some years before. MJ was quite upset by the gesture, according to will.i.am, and is quoted to have said the following over breakfast the next day. "Why do you think Prince was playing bass in my face? Prince has always been a meanie. He's just a big meanie. He's always been not nice to me." The following year, Jackson was already willing
That's
to forgive
crazy.
Prince with an invitation to join him on a planned comeback tour, in which Prince was quick to turn down. Michael seemed pretty disappointed about it, a source reported. Although after Jackson's death in 2009, Prince seemed to have gained a new perspective on his torturous relationship with Jackson.
Of course,
As reflected in a
they always gonna love you once you gone, man. They always gonna love you once you gone, bro.
2010 Ebony interview, Prince spoke about how he and Jackson discussed the difficulties of balancing religion and fame, and that he wishes he'd spoken to Jackson about the struggles before he died. When astronomical talents such as Michael Jackson and Prince exist in the same time and space, it's easy for comparisons to be drawn.
Facts.
Both parties work tirelessly to strike out as individuals, only to be lumped into a single existence by others without a second thought. And on their end, it's even easier to feel frustrated with sad comparisons. As part of their legacy, the only hope is that both artists are recognized for their individual talents and impact they both made on the world
Yeah.
and its music.
Facts.
Tune into one of our
Yeah, man. And here's the thing. It's not that I personally don't think, I don't know Prince from a Can of Paint. I don't even know MJ from a Can of Paint, but it's not a thing where I think these boys genuinely hated each other like I said in the beginning. I don't think it's that at all. I think it's just a thing where Prince was like, this man's above me. Like, let's just be real. Like, he is. Like, he, you know what I mean? Like, he got more, he has, I don't want to say clout. He just like, because Prince had his own clout, you feel me? But he's better than me right now. It just is what it is, bro. What do I look like working with him? Because then it's going to look like I'm leeching off him. It looks like I need MJ, you feel me? I don't know, but that's just how it comes across. You feel me? But, I don't know. He could have eased up on him just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But Prince was Prince, you know? Like, a collab would have been nice and everything, but, like, they were two completely different people, bro. Like, literally two completely different people. But shout out to the detail, man. This was a very detailed video for sure. I ain't know Prince really got like that, but shit, I guess he was, man. Shout out to the detail.